Hey everyone, welcome and thank you so much for being here. I am doing a pick a card reading today, and I wanted to, it's been a minute, so I wanted to do this interactive reading with you. If you're new to pick a card readings, it's very intuitive, and I give you an option of 1, 2, or 3. And so you just tune in, don't overthink to what is the right message for you. And I'll look at those closely with you in a moment, but I wanted to share this beautiful, my latest painting with you in the background here. I put a lot of work into this, a lot of love, and all my paintings are painted in the energy of love and healing. And so I feel that sharing these with you does promote or trigger some sort of energy within you, some sort of healing, moves you in some way. And that is why I use my paintings in these readings. And so let's get on with this pick a card choices here. I did meditate and pray over this message, and I did feel as if, and I do feel as if the theme of this is what's ahead for me. What do your guides want to tell you? What's ahead for you? And so I carefully, on the guidance of Spirit here, um, these cards picked us for pile number 1. And if you can see this beautiful heart here, I chose this heart because I felt like it was really appropriate for this this pile here. Pile number 2 with the, I believe that's smoky, maybe rose quartz heart here. And I chose hearts because all of these readings are given in love, created in love, and presented in love for you. Or pile number 3, this beautiful green heart that I use as a necklace. I wear it around my neck, on my chest, often because it does promote healing. And that is pile number 3. I am going to put timestamps on the description so you can jump right to whichever message you chose or whichever one you choose. Guys, there's no wrong way to do this. Just feel into what you're drawn to, and don't overthink it. It is a good exercise in using your intuition and feeling into the energy that's in these messages. Okay, so please give a moment of thanks to your guides, to Spirit, and to yourself. And please take some breaths in and out through your nostrils and out of your mouth to clear the energy and make room for this beautiful message. Until then, I will see you on the other side in each of these messages. Welcome back. If you chose pile number 1, Spirit has a very special message for you about what's ahead, what's coming, and maybe some advice as to what maybe you might currently be going through, and and what their blessing is, or what's coming in regards to your movement forward with this, what's coming into your life on your path around the bend. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to get started here. And so the main theme in this message that you chose in this pile number 1 is there's some big movement here, okay? This, I feel, is a new way of thinking, learning, training. And see how he's holding the skull in his hand? I feel like Spirit is trying to say, this isn't working anymore, the old way of thinking. And there's a brand new higher learning coming in for you guys. I feel like for some of you, this is a literal training or education, moving into something that's a wealth of knowledge. That's what I'm hearing here. That's what I'm feeling. I feel like for some of you, I'm just going to take this card away for a sec because I just want to look at it a little closer. See how I feel like this is scholarly, guys. some of you may be moving into a higher position, but I feel like it could be like professor, teacher. You're moving into higher learning, moving to higher ground. That's what I'm feeling here. But it's not just a physical transition. You're really coming into some knowledge and wisdom. And I feel like Spirit is trying to say to you, and your higher self, your soul. It's sort of like this is your higher self, and you're kind of really focusing on your inner voice, your inner wisdom. And some of these papers are kind of flying. You see, they're kind of in the air. It's sort of like you're charging ahead. You're kind of you're kind of ripping out the old pages because you don't need them anymore. So you're turning a new leaf over is what I'm hearing. You're turning, something's changing, something's rapidly moving into newer wisdom. I keep hearing higher learning, and I feel like there's guides with you that are protecting you through this, and they're helping your mind sort of reprogramming your mind sort of to release the chaos in your head and overthinking. And I feel like that was getting in the way. It was kind of your head was in the clouds maybe. But this is sort of grounding energy where you're saying goodbye to being stagnant. You're saying goodbye to, I feel like some of you may have even been shy about talking about knowledgeable things that you know about, or maybe you have a deeper understanding of something and other people can't follow. Let's see what this next card has to say. Let's see. Yes. So I feel like with this, you're kind of, I feel like you have this higher wisdom here, this cup overfloweth, right? With knowledge, with wisdom. But it's almost like you're kind of, or you were kind of maybe stuck in chaotic thinking, or maybe you didn't want to share that information with anybody because you were afraid that they would judge you, or something like that. Maybe some harsh judgment, or what the hell's wrong with that person? What are they thinking? I can't follow her or him. That kind of thing. So you were worried about judgment from others. And I feel like this is a gift. This is a gift from your divine creator to say, here it is. Here's the one. Here's the gift. This is it right here. This is your cup runneth over. There's wisdom. There's knowledge. You are a smart cookie here. And you need to share that wealth of wisdom with, I'm hearing the appropriate audience. Okay. So there's something that you're being called to do, that you share your wealth of information, knowledge, wisdom with others. But here, these 3 cups, I feel like they're all different. So I feel like there were, maybe you tried reaching out with something, with certain paths, and it didn't all work out. For some reason, it was less than satisfactory. But here's this bright, shiny cup here that I feel your divine creator is offering you the opportunity to share the real you, the wisdom, the knowledge, the information that will help people move past uncertainty, is what I'm hearing. You could be a scholarly leader. You could be a leader in some way, like a messenger, or you could be someone who develops a plan to help others move out of financial difficulty, or to explore something scientific in some way, shape, or form. This is huge. It's a big, and I know that you're going to be surprised at how much this takes off, whatever this is. I feel like you've been kind of clouded here with these other, it could have even been people judging you or saying, no, no, no. Mm-mm. That's not for you. It's not for you. That path isn't going to work for you. And it left you feeling confused. And I feel like Spirit is here to say, no more confusion. Here's that cup. Here's the right cup. Here's the right path. This is what you need to do. And so I feel like this is a very telling, it's interesting. It's you just kind of surrendering to, okay, I have to move on. I know that I have something here, but I can't sit in this state of confusion or, you know, spinning your wheels, so to speak, and not getting anywhere. There's something coming in, guys. There's something coming in. And it is wise, it's wisdom, it's knowledge, it's really lucrative for people. Um, and I feel like you're being watched over because this is something new for you. It's not in your, it's not in your, what you've been used to. This is a new path for you. See this infant here? And I feel like this is a guardian, a guide. I feel like it could even be your soul, your old. If you've ever heard that phrase, he or she is an old soul, right? I feel like this could be an ancient energy watching over you, protecting you. It could be God. It could be your divine creator. It could be there is a higher power here watching over you, nurturing your growth, protecting you on your journey in whatever this is. This also has something to do with moon cycles. If you look at the chart, the wheel there, I believe that's moon cycles. And the moon is very important here. And I do believe that this when we had this full moon in Aries, I think it was, it really prompted this, I'm going to say growth spurt in your path to move forward into something wise, right? A wise decision. That's what I'm feeling here. And I feel like asking for the guidance from our angels. The angel therapy cards is what I'm using here. But I also feel like they're just with you. I feel like that last card I just showed you, that's a wise energy. It is a healing, nurturing energy that's with you and moving you along this path. This angel therapy here card, Archangel Raphael appears, and he says, give your worries and your cares to the angels. That's what we're here for. We're here to guide you. We're here to protect you. We're here to heal you on your way and to take your burdens away. And so I feel like you felt like you weren't heard before. Like you tried to express yourself and it wasn't received well in some way, shape, or form. And that kind of caused a setback for you, because when I see this card here, let me just, yep, this one. I feel like it was kind of a setback where you kind of just said, okay, I give up. I don't know what to do here. I thought I was guided to do this thing, but no one's responding. This is an indication and a sign that you are well on your way to becoming that wise leader that you're called to be. I am going to do angel answers. A few messages from this deck as well. I don't know if you've ever worked with the angel answer cards here before or dealt with them, but they're saying that there is a peaceful resolution here. And whatever you choose to move forward into, you'll feel peace, and you'll know, because it will feel like a resolute. It will feel like, okay, this is it. This is where my path, where I'm supposed to go. This is where I'm supposed to use what I was created with that infinite wisdom and knowledge. Whatever it is, whatever path you're going into, that's what's coming for you. That rising up or upcharge or surgence of putting away all the other indecision and influence from others outside of your on the outside, right? So really what Spirit is saying is you have the answer inside. You always have. And it's unfortunate that sometimes we let people influence our gut instinct or our intuitive nudges. So here the angels say within the next few months, okay, guys? Within the next few months, things are going to start moving and rolling with this. Whether it's you've already been educated or you're going into education, or you're already a professor and there's somebody you need to tutor, that's going to make a huge difference in the world because of your instruction and your guidance. But within the next few months, by the end of this year, 2020, going into 2020, I'm sorry, I said 2020, didn't I? 2021, going into 2022, you are going to really feel that assurance that you need, that protection, that guidance to move you on your path in that area of your life. So to sum it up, our guides are saying what's coming for you is a higher learning, a higher calling. You're moving into something very beautiful and fulfilling. And I think for some of you, I feel like some of you felt like, well, wouldn't it be boastful and kind of conceited of me to to put out there what's really in my head, and what I can show people and teach people, to really promote myself. And I feel like it's been an unlearning of what you've learned. Like, don't promote yourself too much, because then you seem like you're an ego maniac or something. But I feel like you're coming out of that and you're going into what you the energy that you belong in, the energy of your mental capacity, or I'm not quite sure, I can't quite put it into words, but I can feel it. Here we go. Listen to your intuition. Pay attention to what it is that's moving you, leading you, and the direction, whatever it's going to take for you to move into that area of expertise that you need to share with others. Because, guys, it's not just about a generic, okay, I'm a healer, I need to teach people in the way of lucrative information or whatever it is that people need to learn to help them on their path. This is about, there are specific people that you will help in that way, that will go on to help others in that way or another way. It's a domino effect. It's your energy is needed. This is a higher calling. It is. And you are, I'm here. I'm just going to say what I'm here. You're a fine product of your divine creator. That's what I heard. So take that and go with it. I'm going to wrap this one up, and I'm going to say, have a beautiful, beautiful day. And I love to hear, guys, if something resonates, I love to hear it. I love when you respond and say, you know what, that was so appropriate to what I've been going through, what I've been feeling. And it really is a blessing to me. And always when I hear those messages or see those messages from you guys, I always thank Spirit, because I am a vessel and Spirit speaks through me to bring you these messages. So it's a beautiful thing. It is all inclusive. We're all on this journey together, everyone on their own paths, but yet in the energy and spirit of support and love. Okay, I'm going to end this now. I will talk to you guys later. Until next time, namaste. Welcome back, everyone. If you chose pile number 2, Spirit has a very beautiful message for you. And this heart was chosen for a reason, because Spirit is here in love. And there's a pureness about this stone that I love. It's, to me, it's a white heart, but it does have a pink hue to it, in my opinion. So I always associate that with rose quartz, which is a loving, healing energy. And I'm glad that you're here. Um, let's listen to what and watch and view the cards, whatever spirit has here for us, for this beautiful selection that you made. Um, I do feel like this energy here is about taking ownership. Okay, it's I feel like you've kind of been back and forth. If you see these mirrors here and you see half of the faces on each side, on the right and left, but in the middle there's the whole face here, right? And if you look closely and you see the mask here, it's lying on the table, no longer on her face. She has a brand new, that's what I feel like. It's no longer a mask. It is pureness, it's honesty, it's authenticity. I feel like this person here um is a true reflection of of herself, or in this case, because I'm sure there are some males listening too. So if you're male or female, it applies to both of you, to all of you. And I feel like this spirit is trying to tell us you haven't been sure of anything about yourself. So you kind of half peek in the mirror. You didn't like what you saw. And that's because you weren't seeing the real you. Now you are. The mask is lying on the desk now. There is no need to put it back on. It's gone for good. I feel like there's an energy here of um, it's a growing up. It's a wise energy, and you are in direct view, full view of yourself. You're exposing your truth, yourself here. Let's go further into this and see what else Spirit has to say. You moving forward, I feel like you're slaying any doubts, fears. It's sort of like you're moving out of that place of almost shame, like you didn't want to see yourself in the mirror for some reason. And I feel Archangel Michael like here with you, almost like he's holding the sword with you. And he's like, we've got this. You need to come into full view of who you are so that you can move forward into something great, right? And I feel like there is a very real sense of um, taking control here, taking control. And there is no settling. There is no, well, I don't feel like being in charge today, so I'm just going to lay down in my path. I don't quite have the energy to rise up. I feel like there's an announcement. Well, actually, I'm hearing church bells. So I almost feel like Archangel Gabriel energy here as well, saying, take up your sword, okay? But use it in grace. You're not going to use your sword in any other energy than love, of slaying and slashing the old energy spheres, burdens, whatever it was, and you're rising up to your own. I was going to say, not someone else's expectations, but you're rising into your own self-confidence, into your own, you're growing up, you're putting on your big girl or big boy boots, right? And so this is like you're balancing. There's a lot of balance that was needed, and you're really coming into that. You're coming into a leadership within yourself first, but you're also coming up and rising into a position of leadership. Okay, I do feel as if there there's a sense of really feeling euphoric, almost like this reminds me of the story when Jesus walked on water. Okay, um and I feel like it's sort of like you feel you could do anything kind of energy, and that's what you're coming into, and it's necessary because I see horses. First of all, I see horses with the wind in their manes. They're running. I feel like you're taking charge of something, but you're moving gracefully into it. but with force. And I feel like you're taking charge of some kind of, there's something new coming in, a new energy, a new idea, forward movement into something that is, it's very healing for you. It's something that maybe you've thought about on and off, but you haven't really taken it serious throughout your journey, throughout your path, because you just weren't ready, and you weren't ready to take this on. But this is big, and it is something that you're going to take charge of. I keep hearing the word slay. So you're slaying your inner demons. You're slaying whatever's in your obstacle in your path. And I feel the Lord Ganesh energy here, moving obstacles out of your way. And you're not just waiting for your guides to do it. You're taking your own intuitive, guided steps to do this. And when I say slay, I don't mean, I'm just gonna say, there's nothing violent about this. This is all meant in the energy of, I'm ready. Let's go forward. Let's move. Let's, it's like chopping, if you ever do landscaping work or landscape your yard or whatever, using a weed trimmer to get rid of the weeds. And you're just taking charge. You're getting rid of them because you want your environment to look beautiful and nice and neat and orderly, right? And I feel like it's sort of like, so then you take your blower and you blow away the clippings, and it's just one of those things where I feel like you just take charge and you make it beautiful, whatever this is coming in for you. So Spirit says your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your idea to fruition. So this is an action, guys. That sword, it's an action energy, action steps. You're moving forward into something. I feel very much like you're not just, it's leadership energy, but it's also leadership. You're moving into something, maybe even a position of authority in something. I feel like you're moving into something where you're going to be in charge, and you're going to do it. And you're going to do it in love, and the energy that's moving with you, it's fierce energy, but it's good energy. It's in a good way. Okay, so let me just, you're in a leadership position. That's what I'm hearing. You're already in that position, but your body hasn't caught up to it yet, physically. So you were created to be, and I believe even in a past life, you maybe were a king or a queen, but I feel more king energy, that maybe you were a significant leader. And that's within you. That's in your energy. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be a leader. You're supposed to take charge. I believe that maybe in a past life, your life might have been cut short. And so that need, that desire to be a leader is within you still, because that's what you're supposed to be doing. So we got, the angels are telling us there's improving health here, okay? I feel like you could have been also a little under the weather. You could have been depressed. You could have been just, you weren't ready to move into that leadership position. But wow, you're really taking the reins here. And I feel like you're, this healing energy here is like, wow, like almost instantaneous. But I feel like it's been a while since you haven't felt well, but I feel like all of a sudden you kind of come out of it, like the migraines go away, or the headaches, or whatever it was that you've been feeling. And I feel like you finally just let go of whatever was that was keeping you back, because I feel like a lot of that, whatever was within you, could have been a lot of pain, like headaches and stuff like that, maybe even stomach aches for some of you. But I feel like as soon as you surrender that, that goes away. And I'm always going to say this in every reading because this is how I feel. If you need to see a physical doctor, please do, or a mental health specialist, whatever it is, please do that. I value our our medical profession. I value mental health providers. They are in their position for a reason, and we are in this physically and spiritually, guys. So it goes hand in hand. Just so you know, I'm just saying. I'm going to do one more Angel Answers card on this one. And, okay. There is a forgiveness that's needed here, guys, within yourself. I feel like some of you have overcome that. Maybe you have already forgiven yourself for some things in the past. But whatever it is that needs to happen is happening or already has. And you're moving into this beautiful new position, whatever it is, within yourself first, guys. That's huge. That's very significant. You're really slaying what's in your path. You're slaying what was there. And you're coming into this beautiful new, you're able to think more clearly. You're able to just really take charge, and our guides are telling us, your angels are telling us, it's a brilliant idea, whatever it is you have there. Some of you may be even patenting something. But I feel like whatever it is, you're taking charge, you're taking ownership, you're taking the position now to be that, move into that greatness that you were created in, that leadership, okay? For some of you, you may be moving into a managerial position, and you may have been admiring that position from afar and imagining yourself in that leadership position. And I feel like now that you've done some of that inner work, that's what's coming for you. Again, guys, however this resonates with you is how it's supposed to resonate with you. For some of you, you're exercising that beautiful step in rising up to the beautiful, powerful leader that you are. And that could even mean in your spiritual journey, in your life purpose, you are rising up to be that speaker, that healer, that person in, maybe even a leader of a, I'll say, church type of setting. Like maybe you have a congregation, or maybe you're rising up to be a speaker, and a motivational speaker to speak to audiences. Whatever it is, you are taking that position. And don't you dare back down because someone else says, no, you can't do that. It's not up to them. This is your journey, your spiritual, your life purpose. No one else's but yours, okay? Now, I'm going to, I feel compelled to take a card from the Universe deck. I love these cards. They're so clever. They're so wise, and they just are so encouraging. And so I'm just going to do a quick shuffle before we sign off here. Thank you, guides. Thank you, Universe. Okay. I'm going to read it first, and I'll show it to you. There's two here. I'm just going to read both. Ever wonder why some of those who achieve incredible success, amass fortunes, and enjoy sizzling relationships seem so unlikely? It's because intelligence, looks, even creativity come in a distant second place to believing. Achievers achieve because they believed they could, and followed up with consistent baby steps, and so the heavens and earth were moved. I believe in you, the universe. Okay? So this is a message from the universe to kind of seal the deal here on this message. Right here, and the second one that popped out, I'm going to take them both because they're both relevant. It says, quick, what's the shortest distance between have and have not? Right. What distance? You're there. The universe. Don't you just love it? It's just so relevant and on point with what is happening, what's coming in for you. Guys, we are in a very beautiful time. We just need to see it that way. We need to believe in ourselves and how we were created to be these beautiful beings that can do anything. And we all have to move past those mental mind restraints that keep us stuck in the same position over and over again. And so I truly believe with all my heart that this message was meant to find you, and you were meant to find it. Please enjoy the rest of your day. Please take this as it resonates and give a word of thanks to your guides, to Spirit, to yourself, and love yourself a little more today than you did yesterday. And every day add to that, because you are great. You are a leader. Love you all so much. Namaste. Hey everyone, if you chose pile number 3, Spirit has a very special message for you. And if you would please just take a moment to, I feel like this message is very earthly in nature. You could be, have earth energy in your chart. You could be a Capricorn, but this isn't just about that, guys. It's for whoever felt this message. I feel like this is a very earthly, as I said, an earthly energy. And I'm encouraging you to take a moment to breathe in and out, to clear the energy, and to allow whatever natural resources are here for you. I feel like maybe some of you are surrounded by plant life, or some greenery, and I feel, or flowers, and I feel like that's very, very relevant here in this message. If you have wondered why you're can't get enough of plants, trees, flowers, all of the natural butterflies, even that have lots of color. In particular, I feel like monarchs. I don't know why, but I'm just feeling what I'm feeling here. But I feel like this is a very earthly energy, something that you have a very real love for. Okay, so let's get started on these messages. And the first card here is depicts a mermaid, right? And she's sort of in this bubble. It makes me think of the Little Mermaid, Ariel, I think it was, right? So I feel like she feels trapped, right? And she's kind of got one foot in, like her fin, right? It's out of the bubble, and the rest of her body's in. And she feels stuck. She feels like she wants to experience land. She wants to touch down on land. She wants to feel what it's like to be in another world, so to speak. And so she feels like she's stuck and she can't quite make that move for some reason. And so I feel like for some of you, or maybe for all of you who are watching or listening to this, you feel like you're stuck in a bubble. You've got one foot out, but you don't quite know how to get there. But I feel like you feel a calling to something natural and green, right? I'm seeing green. So I feel like it's natural energy, something where you feel like you just want to make a difference in the world, but even maybe in your own backyard, on the earth, feeling the earth, planting trees, creating new life, bringing that beautiful natural green thumb to yeah, I feel like you could even be wanting to open up a nursery, landscaping business, or something to that nature, because I do feel the energy of Gaia here. I feel like she wants you. I feel like this energy of Gaia is within you to help protect the earth, to maybe, I feel like you feel like there's a need for more trees, to maybe plant a tree farm or something. You're looking to protect the earth. You're looking to help in some way, shape, or form. And it makes you so sad, and it almost tears you down to feeling like you just want to curl up and cry when you hear about things like forest fires and animals being hurt. I can't watch those commercials that are where they're showing abused animals and they need to be helped and they need your support or whatever. I'm very connected to animals, to trees, so I get this reading right here. So Gaia is saying, this is the Mother Earth inside of you, wanting to come out and wanting to make a difference, okay? You want to protect, as she's protecting her child here, as she's in the background has corn, she has food for her child, she's protecting her. And I feel like that's your energy. You want to protect the earth. You really want to do something and make a difference. And Spirit says you have it. You have it right here. This is what you're called to do. This is your calling. It makes me really emotional. Man, I feel like I want to, ooh, it's really deep. It goes deep within inside of you guys in this energy of protecting the earth and replenishing and wanting to make a difference. I feel like you have a very strong desire here. I'm looking at the trees here in the background. To protect the trees, to protect the earth, by adding more trees, by purchasing land, by maybe going into a partnership with someone where you have tree farms and you buy land to protect it and let the animals have their sanctuary within those trees, those forests, and not allowing someone else to come in and tear them down to create a new shopping mall or something. I do feel as if there is an energy of sort of helping. It's sort of like coming out of the darkness, coming out of the corners with these swords. It's sort of like, okay, this is a, it almost feels like a battle that needs to be won, but it's not a battle that, it's more like completion, like your soul will feel like fulfilled if you go forward with this mission to be either a farmer, a tree farm. I'm really feeling that sense of earth, touching the earth, growing things, and you're wanting to fight the greed. You're wanting to fight the selfishness of corporations, maybe that cut down. They think nothing of cutting down the forest or limiting space for animals to roam freely. I just feel like you're very much in that energy right now where it's, I've had it. I want to rise up and I want to make a difference. And you will, because look at this. The angels are saying, you're taking your power back. Archangel Raziel, use your God-given power and intention to manifest blessings in your life. You're manifesting this path that you are feeling so deeply, this almost like an activism energy. You're taking that power back. You're doing your part in the world, on the earth. And I feel like in the past you may have said, what good is it going to do? I'm just going to put a little dent in the issue. It's going to be huge. I feel like it's going to be larger than you think, because of that energy that's welled up inside of you that you need to use to move forward into this beautiful, I want to say activism, but you're doing it in a way that's, I feel like you're fighting the battle in a more, it's educated, but it's also a very deeply rooted spiritual knowledge, because I feel like in a past life or past lives you were in some way, shape, or form involved with tilling the land, is what I'm seeing. It's what I'm feeling. Providing for maybe for your family, for the village, for the town, whatever it was back then, and whatever lifetime that was. But I feel like you were very much in tune with, you were the best grower. That's what I feel. You were the best person for planting and knowing how to nurture and grow things. And you provided for people when they didn't have. And you were right there in that beautiful energy. But it wasn't just love for people, to help people. It was loving the earth. it was spiritual for you. That's what I feel. And whatever past life this was, it was very spiritual for you to nurture and grow plant life, trees, flowers, food, herbs. But I feel more like it was food, trees. I feel like you just knew what it would take to grow um, earth life properly, that earth-based plants and life properly. And so that carried over, and you've always had this love of plants and trees and grass and fascination with how it grows. And so I feel like you are going to have an opportunity, what's coming your way, you're going to have an opportunity to, whoa, this card flew out. Okay, you're going to have an opportunity to look into working at a nursery, owning a nursery, co-partnering with someone, a landscaping business, or a tree farm. There's something like that natural for you. And I'm telling you, you're going to blow everyone out of the water with this. And people, I'm just saying, I really feel like you're going to be back in your element that you were in a past life. And so I asked the angel answer cards to show me what other advice they have. And this is what popped out within the next few months, guys. Within the next few months, there's going to be an uprising, a surge in your energy to just move on this. And whatever it takes for you to learn and grow within this, I wanted to say business, so I do feel like it could be a business. That's what you're going to do, and you're going to achieve it. And you're going to move into that. You are more knowledgeable than you know. You've had this, I feel like either your home or office or wherever it is you work is full of plants. There's greenery all around you. If it's pictures, if it's real plants, if it's whatever it is, you need to be in that energy around those things because it feeds your soul. And so I do believe you're going into something in that field. Pun intended, I guess. But I do feel like you're going into that, and you're going into it heart and soul. This is exciting. I want to also look at the universe cards here, because I feel like there is a message from the universe regards to this. Thank you, universe. There's 4 here. Do I need all 4? No. So I'm going to put them back and reshuffle. Oh, nope. This one wants to pop out. Okay. All right. I'm going to read it first, and then I'll show it to you. This is a note from the universe. I'm saying, it's kind of strange, but when you know exactly what you want to create, first, you have to define it in terms of the end result. Second, you have to physically move towards it. And finally, you must let go of how you think it will actually show up. At which point, the thing you want starts coming to you on its own terms, from a direction completely unexpected. Not unlike a cat, the universe. So it is really important that you understand that this, do you notice this card is green? Most of it, guys? It's natural. It's like the universe, to me, is saying to you in this regard that you can take all the steps, but until you actually know within your heart and soul that this is what you want, it won't come to you until this is what you feel through and throughout your core. And I feel like you already do. And that's why Spirit is saying it's going to come to you. It already is. You're already there. You just have to move your feet. And so you're going to go through all the steps, but you're also going to feel it. And you're going to feel it to the core if you haven't already. Guys, this is a very specific reading. And I do feel like And a lot of times in these readings, there's different scenarios, but in this one, this is like the main scenario here of what's going on with some of you. You could also take it as this is a natural journey to invite in and allow yourself to experience your life purpose, okay? And to make a difference in the world. But this, to me, the main message here is about this natural energy touching the earth, being one with the earth, growing and creating beauty within the earth, on the earth, for the earth, okay? And you are being blessed. God is blessing you. So I hope you have enjoyed this reading. I wish you all a very beautiful day and days ahead. Love you with all my heart, guys. Until next time, namaste.